Bullet Club for life.
Wait a minute, there's something going on in the crowd. And there's AJ Styles. He's here in the ECW arena. It looks like, what does AJ Styles have to say here? What is he doing here? He's not an ECW wrestler. Why is he here in the ECW ring? Now AJ Styles is grabbing the microphone. What is he about to say? You asked and you should now receive, as here comes the general manager of ECW, Paul Heyman. AJ Styles has just called out Paul Heyman. A cheap shot! What the heck? A cheap shot by AJ Styles, and now he's viscerally attacking Paul Heyman. the general manager of ECW, in a clothesline, almost knocking his head off. As the referee doesn't want to get involved in this, AJ Styles is going to the outside of the ring. Paul Heyman is down. He is giving up AJ Styles the opportunity to have a match here tonight. And now AJ Styles has a chair. He's looking to finish Paul Heyman right now. Wait a minute. That's Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy coming to the aid of Paul Heyman as AJ Styles is retreating. AJ Styles has a match here tonight on ECW, but who will be his opponent? Welcome back to ECW, and we're getting ready for our first match of the evening as we're getting ready for some women's competition. As we just saw moments ago, Paul Heyman announcing that AJ Styles will take on an ECW superstar here tonight after AJ Styles assaulted Paul Heyman just moments ago. But right now, Shotzi Blackheart, the newest member to the Riot Squad, is making her way down to the ring. And speaking of the Riot Squad, we know the leader of the Riot Squad, Ruby Riott, will be in that 6 women's over-the-top battle royal later tonight, where the winner will become the #1 contender for Paige's ECW Women's Championship. But Shotzi Blackheart is about to go to war with the one and only leader of Team Kick, Dakota Kai. In this match, as you can see, both women are not dressed for wrestling matches. They're wearing street attire because this match is an Extreme Rules match. We know that 2 weeks ago, Shotzi Blackheart debuted here in ECW and cost Dakota Kai a spot in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And then we saw last week here in the ECW, the 2 women got into a big brawl and had to be separated by security. So Stephanie McMahon, the CEO, Stephanie McMahon, and the general manager, Paul Heyman, has came to an agreement to make these 2 women face each other here tonight in the ECW Extreme Rules match, which means no disqualification, no countouts. Everything is legal in this match. And there's the bell, and here we go. As Shotzi Blackheart goes quickly after Dakota Kai with a jawbreaker. And now slamming down the arm of Dakota Kai. And Dakota Kai went for a kick, but Shotzi Blackheart blocks and flips her into, look at this, a beautiful armbar submission hold. Is this going to be it? Is Dakota Kai going to tap out this early? And no, the captain of Team Kick manages to get out of the armbar. And Dakota now, look at this, a kick to the face. Dakota picks up Shotzi Blackheart. There's another kick. Another kick. And there's a third kick to the face, knocking down Shotzi Blackheart. And I'm going to be honest with you. Shotzi does not want to get in a striking kick contest with the leader of Team Kick, Dakota Kai. Dakota went for a kick there. Misses. Oh, swinging that breaker by Blackheart. Blackheart now tosses Dakota into the corner. Went for a big splash. Dakota moved out of the way. Dakota Kai, look at this. Oh, what a move. Slamming her down on her neck. Dakota Kai now tosses her onto the apron. And oh, what a right hand by Blackheart. And now look at this. Oh, a jumping arm bar. She picks up Dakota into a sling blade. Goes for the cover. 1. Dakota Kai kicks out. There's a kick to the back of the neck now of Dakota Kai. With Dakota with a right hand to the stomach. But Blackheart with a right hand stunning Dakota Kai. Tosses Dakota Kai to the outside of the ring. She flies over the ropes. Onto the floor. No, she has her up. Nope, slides down the back. Alright, catches her up. Look at that. Oh, what a move. Face first on the mat. Dakota Kai now going after the steel steps. And there's a shot, but Blackheart blocks it. Knocking the steel steps out of Dakota Kai's hand. And both women went for a strike, but missed. Oh, she slides down the back of Dakota Kai. There's the right hand. Now there's a block. There's a right hand by the captain of Team Kick. Wait a minute, no. Suplex on the floor. And there's an arm bar. And another jump in the arm bar. Shotzi Blackheart said, look, she did it because she felt like Dakota Kai is one of the women who don't belong here in ECW, and there's a shot to the back. Said, look, yeah, Dakota Kai, you're talented, but you're not extreme enough for ECW. That's how Blackheart feels here tonight. And Dakota Kai tosses her into the ring. Speaking of extreme, it looks like Dakota Kai is going for a weapon, and she has a steel chair in hand. She went to swing the steel chair, and there it is, a chair shot to the face of Blackheart. And now one to the ribs. Wait a minute, Dakota Kai, no. DDT on the chair on the outside. Now Dakota Kai looking for another weapon. She has a ladder. A ladder's in her hand. There's a ladder shot to the face of Blackheart. Dakota Kai tosses the ladder inside the ring. And now she's going for a kick blocked by Shotzi Blackheart. Dropping down. Dakota on the floor. Look at this. It's like she's going for the surfboard submission hold. And there it is. And she is stretching out. Dakota Kai, bending her back. Look at that. The pain that Dakota Kai has to be in. And there's no rope breaks in an Extreme Rules match. So she can apply that submission as long as she wants. But Dakota fights out of it. Dakota went for it and running insecurity. She missed. Blackheart with a shot and a DDT on the floor. Now the right to the eyes of Dakota Kai. But Dakota with a big elbow and running insecurity. She gets it that time. As Dakota going back under the ring looking for another weapon. This time she has a kendo stick. She slides inside the ring, and Shotzi Blackheart goes right after Dakota Kai with a kendo stick shot to the head. She picks her up. Dakota Kai with a running kick to the face. She has that ladder. She's looking to hit her in the face with the ladder, but Shotzi takes the ladder out of Dakota Kai's hand, and there's a running cutter. Dakota's back in the ring after that. Wait a minute. Russian leg sweep taking down Shotzi Blackheart. Blackheart trying to pull her stuff up in the corner. We're also going to hear later tonight from the new #1, well, not the #1 contender, my bad, Mrs. Money in the Bank, Ronda Rousey, who is expected to be here live on ECW. And also in our main event tonight, Jon Moxley will defend the ECW Heavyweight Championship, as he is the new heavyweight champion. There are trading shots on top of the ladder. And Shotzi just knocked down Dakota Kai, who fell on top of the ref. And they both are laid out. Blackheart now, look at this. Telling Dakota Kai to get up. She's going for something. Dakota Kai catches her and slams her to the side of the ladder. As Dakota Kai is going under the ring. Wait, she has a table now. She's bringing a table inside the ring. And Shotzi Blackheart with a kendo stick shot to the ribs and to the back of Dakota Kai, who rolls to the outside. Shotzi Blackheart goes right after her. And wait a minute, look at that, a stunner on the outside. The stunner to Dakota Kai. And now slamming her face first into the steel steps. Going for a kick, but there's a block and a big knee by Dakota Kai. But then there's a block by Shotzi Blackheart with a big elbow to the face. And now running sling blade on the floor. As these women are beating the crap out of each other. No, inverted DDT on the floor. And there's the code breaker. Dakota Kai back up with a big forearm. Tosses Shotzi into the steel guardrail and slamming her again. Dakota Kai setting up the ladder. Now wait a minute, she's setting up that table. She's going up to the top rope. Shotzi Blackheart following her up the top. There's it right here. Well, no, there's it right here by Dakota Kai now. Stunning Shotzi. Wait a minute. No. Cold breaker off the top of the ladder through a table. Look at the replay. Here's from a different angle as both of the women go crashing through that table. And they are out of it. Dakota Kai is making it back up to her feet. That could be it. I mean, Shotzi Blackheart is not moving. And Dakota Kai doesn't want to go for the pin right there. As Dakota Kai, she's grabbing another table. She wants to put an end to Shotzi Blackheart here tonight. She wants to end her ECW career before it even gets started. She's setting the table up on the outside. Oh my goodness, that table's on fire. But there's a shot by Shotzi Blackheart to Dakota Kai. There's a swinging that breaker on the floor. Dakota Kai just lit that table on fire. And this is how personal this rivalry is. This is where this has come down to, as there's a shot to the back of the head. Dakota Kai is trying to get back up to her feet. Wait, block. There's the big knee to the face. Stunning Shotzi. Wait a minute, Dakota Kai. No. Suplex through the burning table. Shotzi Blackheart just went through that burning table. As Dakota Kai now with the clotheslines. But blocked by Shotzi Blackheart. But Dakota Kai with a shot to the back of the head, another shot. Dakota now, wait, blocked by Shotzi now. Both of these women can barely stand. But Shotzi just tosses Dakota to the outside. Going for a scoop slam, Dakota slides down her back. And then Dakota Kai, no. Suplex on the ladder. As Shotzi Blackheart slides back in the ring, Dakota Kai slides back in with a steel chair. She went for a shot, missed. Shotzi takes the chair out of her hand. Cold breaker. Dakota Kai is out of it. Shotzi Blackheart now scratching the back of Dakota Kai, and that's a shot to the leg. And that's it. 1, 2. Dakota Kai still kicks out. Shotzi Blackheart can't believe that Dakota Kai is still in this. Dakota Kai with a block in her right hand, a running kick. Dakota Kai now tosses her into the corner. But there's an elbow to the face by Shotzi. Into another stunner. Shotzi Blackheart now. She's looking to end this. She's on the top rope. She could be calling for that flying code breaker. Here it goes. Dakota Kai blocks into a power slam. Wait a minute. Dakota shot to the midsection. Dakota Kai. She hits her finisher. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Dakota Kai picks up the win. Dakota Kai has picked up the victory. Wait a minute. That's Sarah Logan. That's Liv Morgan. The Riot Squad is out here, and it's a 3-on-1. And with Shotzi Blackheart is back up. And there's the right hand as the Riot Squad has just laid out Dakota. And there's Ronda Rousey as she arrives here at the ECW arena. And we're back here on ECW. And here comes Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is making his way out to the ring. And we saw Jeff Hardy earlier tonight talk backstage to Paul Heyman. And Jeff Hardy said he wanted to get revenge for Paul Heyman, who was attacked earlier tonight by AJ Styles. And Hardy said he don't appreciate this AJ Styles. He says he known AJ Styles for a long time. And he said AJ Styles is one of the best wrestlers he ever been in the ring with. But he said this AJ Styles here live in ECW right now, this AJ Styles is a coward. He's a bully. And Jeff Hardy wants to shut up AJ Styles here tonight, as he knows also that AJ Styles took out a good friend of his, and that is Rey Mysterio. AJ Styles, along with Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. And Jeff Hardy patiently awaits the arrival of AJ Styles. And you see the red lights, and here comes the phenomenal one. AJ Styles said earlier tonight that him, Doc Gallows, or Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson are looking to take over ECW. And we know that AJ Styles was on WCW. He was part of the Bullet Club. But he says this is no Bullet Club here tonight. He says it is a new group. It is the original. It is the official. It's the only club that matters. And that is the OC. And he said he won a match here tonight on ECW, and Paul Heyman gave it to him. But right after he gave AJ Styles the match, AJ Styles assaulted Paul Heyman. Now AJ Styles' running buddies, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson, are not here tonight, as the phenomenal one must go into this match alone. But he says he doesn't need Gallows and Anderson in his corner tonight, because he's going to make work of Jeff Hardy. He's going to show why ECW doesn't want to mess with the OC. AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, they're ready to go. And the referee rings the bell, and here we go. As Hardy and Styles are locking up. And Hardy with a Russian leg sweep to Styles. And there's a kick to the chest of Styles. A stomp on the arm. He's picking up Styles. Styles with an elbow shot to the ribs. But there's a huge clothesline by Jeff Hardy. And a shot to the face of Styles. And a shot to the back of Styles now. And an elbow to the back. And now a stomp to the arm. But AJ Styles with a discus clothesline, almost knocking off the head of Jeff Hardy. And there's a shot to the back. And now Jeff Hardy getting his arm stepped on by AJ Styles. The new AJ Styles. And wait a minute. AJ Styles going for a suplex, blocked by Jeff Hardy into a flying forearm. Hardy goes for the cover. One. Only a one count. And there's a shot to the back of the spine. And there's a headlock. And AJ Styles, he is trying to be part of ECW. He says he wants to take over ECW. But he's getting a shot to take out Jeff Hardy from ECW here tonight. And now Styles with a suplex to Hardy. Picking Hardy up. There's a right hand and a left hand by Styles. And there's the big chop. And a high knee drop to the face of Hardy. Jeff Hardy, one of the biggest, most extreme people in ECW. And no. Back suplex on the side of the apron by Styles. Hardy into the steel barricade. Again. And now a third time into the steel barricade. And now look at AJ Styles. He's picking up Hardy and slamming him. on the steel barricade. Styles tosses Hardy back inside the ring. And Styles going right after Hardy again, and there's a stump to the arm again. And look at AJ Styles throwing up the too sweet. Styles now picking up Hardy. Styles, look at this, has him up. Look at this move. Oh, what a move. Is that it? One. And only a one count. And right hand by Styles, but Hardy tosses him into the corner. And there's a big clothesline to the back of the head of AJ Styles. And Hardy with a drop on Styles now. Hardy with a suplex. As AJ Styles is in trouble. I think AJ Styles thought this was going to be a walk in a park for him tonight. And there he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Styles back up with a European uppercut. And there's the arm drag to Jeff Hardy. But Hardy now with the stumps to the back. Has AJ up. Wait a minute. Twist of fate. The twist of fate to AJ Styles. And that has to be it. 1, 2. Styles kicks out. Jeff Hardy is pleading with the ref. He thought that was it. The referee said no, it was only a 2 count. And Jeff Hardy now going up to the top rope. Hardy, look at this swan top ball. No! AJ Styles moved out of the way. AJ now slamming down Jeff Hardy. Styles now full speed ahead. Another high knee to the face. AJ now has Hardy up. Hardy reverses. Hardy now, look at this. Falcon Arrow face buster. Jeff Hardy has Styles up. Hardy with a flying clothesline. Drops Styles down. Hardy now, oh, again. Into a drop kick. As Styles is in trouble. And he's trying to learn his lesson and all. There's a right clothesline. A clothesline knocking Hardy off his feet. As Styles looks like he's trying to set up for the phenomenal forearm maybe. He goes up. He misses completely. Hardy catches him by the arm. And Hardy with an elbow to the back of the arm of Styles. Tosses Styles into the corner. Went for a big splash. Styles moves out of the way. And there's a running clothesline by Styles. Knocking Hardy to the outside. And Styles now telling Hardy to get up. Styles jumps off the apron and takes down Hardy as the referee is counting. He tosses him back inside the ring. AJ Styles is calling for it. He's calling for that phenomenal forearm. And there it is, the phenomenal forearm. Right between the eyes, and that has to be it. I know Styles doesn't want to end it there. Wait a minute, Hardy shows Styles off of him. Hardy now, look at this, catches Styles, face plants him. Stump to the back. Hardy going up top. Hardy now. Swan top again, no. Styles moved out of the way. Wait a minute, Styles has him. Has Hardy set up. Styles clash in the middle of the ring. And that's it. 1, 2. Hardy kicked out and AJ can't believe it. Styles cannot believe that Hardy kicked out, and there's a flying forearm, another flying forearm, a duck, and a kick to the face of Jeff Hardy. Oh no, Styles has Hardy up, slams him neck first on the knee. Jeff Hardy trying to get himself up and trying to crawl to a corner, and there's a kick to the face of AJ, stunning Styles and a running cross body. Is that it? 1, 2, that's it. No. Styles again with the kick out. And now Styles, elbow to the face into a Pele kick. Hardy's days after that Pele kick. Styles clash. After that second Styles clash, Hardy, he has been busted wide open. He's bleeding from the hand. There's another phenomenal forearm. Right between the eyes. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles picks up the win. AJ Styles is celebrating the victory over Jeff Hardy. Wait a minute. There's Rey Mysterio. 619 to AJ Styles. Rey Mysterio is back. And he is attacking AJ Styles. And there's a couple of right hands. And he closing on Styles outside the ring. And Styles is retreating. Rey Mysterio is back in ECW after being taken out a couple of weeks ago by the OC. Here comes the baddest woman on the planet, or can we say Miss Money in the Bank, as here comes Ronda Rousey. And look at that customized Money in the Bank briefcase. We know Ronda Rousey won the Money in the Bank women's match this past Sunday at the Great American Bash pay-per-view. And now Ronda Rousey has an opportunity to cash in that briefcase for an ECW Women's Championship match anytime she pleases. But what does the new Money in the Bank holder have to say to the ECW universe right now? And here comes the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, as we're getting ready for this women's over-the-top rope battle royal, where the winner will become the new #1 contender for Paige's ECW Women's Championship. And there's the Queen of Spades, the woman who had the ECW Championship won at the Great American Bash. But Paige was the one who still came out on top. But Shayna Baszler put up a pretty good effort. So what does the Queen of Spades have to do tonight to become the new #1 contender? Because I know she would love to have another shot. And now here comes, wait a minute, it's the returning AJ Lee. As AJ Lee has just, it looks like I've just signed with ECW. And she's going to be a part of this women's battle royal. Now here comes Nia Jax, the third competitor. And we haven't seen Nia Jax on NXT in a while. I mean ECW in a while, but she is looking to make a fresh start here tonight. And there's Ruby Riott, the leader of the Riott Squad. As we saw the Riott Squad earlier tonight take out Dakota Kai. And here comes Billie Kay from the Iconics. What a huge opportunity for Billie Kay. Can she be the new #1 contender? And there's her tag team partner, Peyton Royce, as both of the Iconics have a chance to get a shot at the ECW women's title if one of them can win this over-the-top battle royal. And the match is underway and all 6 of these ladies are just going at it. And we just heard from Miss Money in the Bank moments ago, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey, who said that every woman in this match should watch their back. That Paige, the ECW Women's Champion, should watch her back. Because she says that whoever is the ECW Women's Champion will not be the ECW Women's Champion for long, because she has that briefcase and she can cash in anytime she wants. And it looks like Billie Kay has been eliminated. So now it's down to 5. Which one of these 5 women will get their shot, get their chance at Paige? And what a Russian leg sweep by Nia Jax to Ruby Riott. But Ruby with a reversal jawbreaker. It looks like Peyton Royce is trying to eliminate AJ Lee, but AJ Lee reverses into a head scissors takedown. Nia Jax rolls out on the side of the ring, and so does Peyton Royce as they're trying to catch their breath. And Ruby Riott is stomping away on AJ Lee in the corner, who drop kicks Shayna Baszler, takes her down. And what a shock it is to see AJ Lee back here in a wrestling ring. And it looks like Ruby Riott trying to throw over Nia Jax, but Nia Jax too strong. And what a night we have had here so far on ECW. We saw Rey Mysterio return tonight, getting some revenge on AJ Styles. We saw Dakota Kai and Shotzi Blackheart tear it down in their Extreme Rules match. And like we said, we saw after the match Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan of the Riot Squad helping their Riot Squad member Shotzi Blackheart lay waste to Dakota Kai. And we saw Paul Heyman get attacked earlier tonight at the beginning of the show by AJ Styles. And we know after this match, we still have one more match, and that's our main event, as Jon Moxley will defend the ECW Heavyweight Championship against the A-lister, The Miz. And what a takedown by Shayna Baszler to AJ Lee, and Nia Jax with the right hands to Shayna Baszler. And it's an all-out brawl. And oh, what a move by Nia Jax. And Nia Jax stomping away now. And look at that. Ruby Riott's in the corner. Peyton Royce has Ruby Riott up, but Ruby Riott fights out of it. She was almost eliminated. And oh, what a takedown by AJ Lee as these women are fighting for their spot, their chance to take on Paige. And I believe that will be at the next pay-per-view, which will probably end up being SummerSlam or the Great American Bash. Bash at the Beach. And what a kick to the face by AJ Lee, stunning Riott. And now the shots to the back of Ruby Riott. And Shayna Baszler is continuing to get beat down in the corner by the bigger Nia Jax. But Baszler moves out of the way now, and look at Baszler with the kicks trying to chop down Nia Jax. And there's the shot. Wait a minute, look at this, the gut-rich slam. Look at the power of the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. She picks her up again and slams her down. And there's a Hurricanrana by AJ Lee to Ruby Riott. And now look at this. Peyton Royce and AJ Lee going at it on one side. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler going at it on the other. Which one of these 5 ladies will take on Paige? And it's just an all-out fight right now. And now Riott, look at this, Riott trying to throw Shayna Baszler over the ropes as she has her up. And she tosses her over, but Shayna lands on the apron. And now Riott's trying to push Shayna Baszler off the apron, who finds a way to slide back inside. And Riott with a kick to the face of Baszler. Now Nia Jax has Riott by the hair. And no, wait a minute. Nia Jax has Riott on her shoulder. See, she tosses Riott out. Riott has been eliminated. And now it's down to 4. Now, what a DDT by Peyton Royce to AJ Lee. And now look at the strength of Peyton. Back suplex to Nia Jax. As Baszler is trying to pull herself back up on the ropes. And there's the net breaker by Peyton Royce. As Ruby Riott is going back up the ramp, she doesn't seem happy. There's an arm drag by Peyton Royce and a slap to the face of Shayna Baszler. And there's a hard right hand by Peyton Royce. And look at this, AJ Lee trying to toss over Nia Jax, but Nia Jax too strong. AJ Lee with a kick to Nia Jax into a neck breaker. Look at this, Peyton on the other side, trying to toss over Shayna Baszler. Baszler is trying everything to hang on, and she slides down the back of Peyton Royce. No, what an elbow by Nia Jax to AJ Lee, and an elbow to the leg now. But AJ Lee with a spinning kick, stunning Nia Jax, who rolls to the ropes to try to catch her breath. And Shayna Baszler takes down AJ Lee, and she falls back on AJ Lee's arm. Now Baszler has AJ Lee up, and there's the combinations, the striking. But wait, Peyton has Shayna up, trying to toss her over again. Shayna Baszler gonna go out. AJ Lee, wait a minute. AJ Lee full spear ahead. Nia Jax got AJ Lee. Wait a minute. AJ Lee just eliminated Nia Jax. Look at the instant replay. Nia Jax tried to powerbomb AJ Lee over the ropes, but got reversed into a hurricanrana. And AJ Lee has survived as Nia Jax falls out of the ring. Now it's down to 3. Peyton Royce, Shayna Baszler, and AJ Lee, who did a running drop kick to the knee of Shayna Baszler. Which one of these women are going to take on Paige? AJ Lee now hammering away, taking down Peyton Royce, now stomping on Shayna Baszler. AJ Lee has Shayna Baszler up, suplexed by AJ Lee. AJ Lee went for a running drop kick again, but reversed by Peyton Royce, and there's the suplex. Wait a minute. There's another suplex, and here comes the third one, the Three Amigos, and there it is. And running knee to the face by Shayna Baszler, taking out Peyton Royce, and now she's looking to go after AJ Lee, who reverses with a right hand. AJ Lee has Peyton Royce up, well, Shayna Baszler up, and AJ Lee with a right hand went for a kick. Baszler moves out of the way, but AJ with a running strike and a drop kick to the knee. AJ has Baszler up now. Net breaker to Shayna Baszler. Tosses Shayna Baszler into the corner, but Baszler moves. AJ with some strikes to Baszler. And there's the kick, taking down Baszler. And there's a right hand by Peyton Royce. Royce now, hurricanrana takedown to AJ Lee. AJ Lee tosses Peyton Royce into the corner. Wait a minute, AJ Lee with a forward running clothesline. She knocks out Peyton Royce, and Peyton Royce is on the outside of the ring. And now it's down to 2. Baszler and AJ Lee, and AJ Lee with a kick to the midsection. AJ Lee catching some speed. AJ Lee goes up to the top rope. She's telling Shayna Baszler to get up. AJ Lee jumps off. Hurricanrana off the top rope, taking out Shayna Baszler. Now slam it down. Shayna. And now the splash. AJ taking down Shayna, and that's it. AJ Lee has to do it. She has to eliminate Baszler as the crowd is behind AJ Lee. And there's an elbow to the face by Baszler, and Baszler went for a kick as she had AJ up against the ropes. But AJ with another spin kick to Baszler. And Baszler back up. She firing out of AJ now with a right hand and a chop. She has Baszler up. AJ Lee. Kick to the face and she eliminates Shayna Baszler. AJ Lee is now the #1 contender for the ECW Women's Championship, and of course, here comes Absolution as AJ Lee is ready to go as the ECW Women's Champion. Paige and Absolution are just mocking AJ Lee.
And it's for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship.
As JoJo just announced, here comes the A-listener, The Miz. And he is making his way down to the ring. He's not been accompanied by his wife Maurice here tonight, as he knows as he's about to be in a dangerous match against the lunatic, the crazy psycho, Jon Moxley, the ECW Heavyweight Champion. But what a huge opportunity for The Miz here tonight, because if he can defeat Jon Moxley in the middle of this ring, he will walk out as your new ECW champion. He will end the reign of Jon Moxley short, because Jon Moxley did win the ECW Heavyweight Championship just a few days ago at the Great American Bash pay-per-view when he went to war with Chris Jericho. But remember, Chris Jericho wasn't 100% after the attack that Jon Moxley laid on him many times. Jericho wasn't in the match at 100%. He was in the match at least 70 to 70%. He was taped up, and Jon Moxley took advantage of it. But what's Jon Moxley gonna do against 100% Miz here tonight? As the crowd is on their feet, waiting patiently for the ECW Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley, and here he comes. Moxley walking down to the ring with the ECW title around his waist. And look at this. It looks like The Miz is not going to wait for Moxley to get in the ring. It looks like we're going to have a brawl right here. Moxley went for a clothesline, but The Miz ducked. The Miz with a running knee to the face, taking down Moxley. And there's the elbow drop to the chest. And a stomp. And now a stomp to the arm. The Miz is trying to make short work of Moxley. And there's the elbow to the back of the head. Remember, this is no holds barred, no disqualification. These guys could stay out there all night. And oh, what a shot by Moxley now to the ribs. And tossing Miz real first into the barricade. Into the steel steps. And now Moxley has the steel steps up in his hand. And no, still step shot to the back. And now another one to the ribs. As Moxley now tosses him into the barricade. Now Moxley beating down the Miz up against the barricade. And now Moxley tosses Miz into that barricade. And it's just an all-out fight. Hopefully they'll take this to the ring sooner than later. Moxley goes under the ring. What does he have? He has a steel chair. Maybe he's having a second thought. No, he's not. And there's a steel chair shot to the back of the head of the Miz. Moxley now shoved the Miz off, and the Miz with the strikes. And now he tosses Jon Moxley back inside the ring. And there's a running knee. A kick to the ribs. Now the Miz is working on Moxley. Tosses Moxley into the corner. Look at the Miz. He hanging him upside down. The tree of wolves. And now he's choking Moxley as he rubs his foot in his face. Miz goes for the cover. One. But he stops the cover. Yeah, because he probably realized that's going to take more than that just to put down Moxley. And Moxley with an elbow. And another elbow to the face. Running miss. Knee first into the ribs. And then another knee to the ribs. Russian leg sweep by Moxley. Moxley now going up to the middle rope. He dives off with a leg drop to the ribs. Again, he is really working on the ribs of the Miz. Moxley. Look at this. Beautiful suplex. Moxley now tough reversal by the Miz on Moxley. The Miz picking Moxley up. Wait a minute. Arm drag off the top rope. Moxley rolls out of the way. Moxley with a running fist to the face. But Miz with a kick to the face. Moxley with a shot to the ribs again of the Miz. Going for a cutter. Miz reverses. Wait, Moxley reverses to a swinging net breaker. Wait, Miz reverses into a shoulder tackle. A stomp to the chest. And now Miz stumped on the arm of Moxley. If he can work on that arm, he can... Wait a minute, look at this. The A-listener, DDT. And Miz looked like he could be setting up for the skull crusher finale this early, but the knee to the face by Moxley into a back suplex. Moxley on the apron. He's telling the Miz to get up. Moxley now drops the Miz. Moxley going up to the top rope. Looks like he's looking to fly. He went for an elbow drop, but the Miz moved out of the way. A shot by the Miz to the stomach and a reverse neck breaker. Miz goes for the cover. 1, 2. Moxley kicks out. And Moxley rolls to the outside of the ring. Miz looking to follow him. Wait a minute, Moxley has still steps to the face. You can hear that shot. And now he tosses Miz into the barricade. He steps back. Moxley, no! Spear through the barricade. And here's an instant replay from different angles as Moxley spears the Miz through the barricade. The Miz is hurt. Moxley has him up. Moxley tosses the Miz to the other side of the ring, who falls down. Moxley has the Miz up. Miz reverses, kick to the back of the knee of Moxley. A shot. Tosses Moxley into the side of the ring. Now fist to the face of Moxley with a kick. Throwing the Miz into the steel barricade again, and Moxley grabbing another pair of steel steps. And he hits the Miz right between the eyes. Slides the steel steps inside the ring. The Miz on the outside trying to pull himself up. Moxley goes outside the ring. He has a, what is this? Look like a sledgehammer. He tries to hit the Miz, but the Miz drop toe hold. Miz reversal into the swinging net breaker. But Moxley reverses with it right here. Moxley slams down the Miz. Moxley now has the steel steps. He lays him on the ramp. Man, he has Miz by the head now. Runs Miz face first into the ring post. And slams him into the ring post again. Wait, the Miz throwing Moxley into the barricade now. Now tosses Moxley back inside the ring. The Miz is looking to become the ECW heavyweight champion. Miz, wait a minute. the A-listener DDT again to Moxley. That's the second time he delivered the A-listener DDT, and Moxley is stunned now. Maybe he got the skull crusher finale this time. No reversal. A shot to the back of the leg. And now Moxley on the outside of the ring as the Miz is following Moxley to the outside. And that's where this brawl has been taken once again. This match. And Moxley with a running forearm to the face. Taking down the Miz. Now he tosses the Miz up on the ramp. Remember, there's no holds barred. They can fight all over this place if they want to. Oh no! Not the panic switch. No, reversal. By the Miz taking down Moxley as he went for the panic switch, and there's a kick to the face of Moxley. And now the Miz has the headlock locked in. These two men are fighting on top of the stage. And the Miz just working on the leg of Moxley. Now Miz has Moxley by the head. Tosses Moxley into the side of the steel guardrail. There's a standing drop kick by the Miz. And now stump to the face. The elbow to the back of the head. But Moxley with a shot to the ribs of the Miz again. There's a swinging net breaker on the stage. But the Miz back up. Tosses Moxley into the steel again. He does a right hand by the Miz. As Moxley look like he's trying to run. Miz goes after him. Wait a minute. Moxley slamming the Miz face first into that dumpster. The Miz is going back to following Moxley back up. And Moxley went for a steel step shot. But the Miz takes the steel steps out of his hand. And Moxley with a shot. Now Moxley with a right hand. Moxley going around the ring. What's he looking for? He's going for that steel chair. Miz trying to pull himself up. Moxley with a steel chair shot to the back. No, Miz moved out of the way, but steel chair shot to the face. And now one to the ribs. Moxley with a shot to the midsection of the Miz. What's he gonna do? Powerbomb the Miz? Looks like he's gonna powerbomb on the side of the apron. There it is, a powerbomb. And now slams him to the side of the apron. That's the Miz. It's just pouring in blood. He just been busted open. Moxley tosses the Miz back inside the ring. He has the steel chair. There's a steel chair shot. No, Miz moved, but there's a shot to the ribs. The Miz is dazed after that chair shot. And there's the right hand by Moxley. Another right hand. Full speed ahead. Forearm to the face. Running bulldog. And now he's picking up the Miz. Miz reverses. But Moxley scoop slam. Picking the Miz up. The Miz can barely stand right now. Miz, wait a minute, reversal, right hand. But Moxley leans on the ropes. There's the clothesline. To a bloodied Miz. And now, oh no, the panic switch. Oh, in the middle of the ring. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Jon Moxley is still your ECW heavyweight champion. Jon Moxley is still the ECW heavyweight champion as he is celebrating. And what a main event we had here tonight at ECW. These two went to war, but in the end, Moxley, after delivering the panic switch, he is still your ECW champion. And wait a minute. Moxley drops the ECW title, and what is he doing? He's going outside the ring. Come on, man, the match is over. He's going right back after the miss. Tosses him into the steel guardrail. No. Backdrop back first into the steel. Moxley now has the Miz up. He tosses the Miz back inside the ring. Moxley going up to the top rope. And there's an elbow drop to the chest. Come on, Moxley. John Moxley now has the Miz. He's leaning him up against the ropes. He's just trying to send a message to anybody in the ECW locker room. There's a right hand. And oh, no, not another one. Another panic switch. And wait a minute. Wait a minute, something going on in the ring. That's Randy Orton with a chair shot to the back of Moxley. And there's another chair shot. The legend, the Viper, Randy Orton. He is back here in ECW. No. What's he gonna do? He's wrapping that chair around the foot of John Moxley. Don't do it, Orton. Oh my gosh, he just stepped on his leg. It could be broken. And the crowd is going insane. And now Orton has Moxley up on the top rope, and there's a European uppercut. What is Orton gonna do? What is Orton gonna do? No. Not the RKO from the top rope. Oh my gosh! John Moxley is hurt. Randy Orton is back. The Viper